is Taylor! Made a man miss! 20, 15, 10, touchdown! Left inside. Oh, what a catch! What a catch from Cooley! That's Heacho! Oh, he made 3 people miss! Heacho breaks a tackle! He's done it again! Touchdown! Matsumoto back to throw. He's in trouble again! This is insanity from Jordan Gray! Off goes to Johnny English, who breaks out of it. Still going, Johnny English! And English will score! Oh, man! Welcome to Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, Maryland. We are proud to present to you today the Simulation Football League's second annual All-Star Game between Team Gray and Team Teal here on the SFL Network on Twitch. Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Maryland. I am your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and it's very important to pay attention to the lineups as they scroll across your screen. That is Team Teal, led by quarterback Rocco Marconi from Minneapolis and outside linebacker Joe Dazzo from Baltimore. Team Gray, the designated home team, led by Minneapolis wide receiver James Cooley and Oklahoma City running back Pete Brewski. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss and let's get the All-Star Game started.
Give us tails.
Tails it is.
We'll kick.
The Stars have won the toss and select a kick.
So here we go. A long season has come to this. The best of the best from season 4. And we're ready to have a lot of fun here today with you on Twitch.tv. As Teal kicks it away, Gray on the return from the 11-yard line. And that is Koma Kaleka returning up to the 33. Pretty good return. He had 3 return touchdowns this year, 2 kickoffs, and 1 on a punt. Gets the game started for Gray. So Gray led by quarterback Mike Dazzo. He was the MVP of the All-Star Game last year. Mike Dazzo going up against his dad. Joe Dazzo is on the other side, outside linebacker. And the first play of the All-Star Game is going to be a handoff that goes for no gain. That is Pete Brewski on the carry. Teal in the teal helmets, white jerseys, white pants with the gray numbers. And teal and white trim. Gray in the home. Dark gray jerseys, helmets, pants, white numbers with teal trim. Second down, 10. And a toss play this time out to Brewski, left-hand side, and Brewski is going to be just shy of the first down. Nice play there from Brewski, a 9-yard pickup, and Gray starts the game off with a couple of runs. And Brewski talking smack with his teammate Cam Michael, who's on the other side playing corner this afternoon. Good to see some friendly trash talking out there early on. It's 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1, Brewski on 2 straight carries. Dazzo calling out a change of play under center. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Brewski's got a big lane, and that's going to be a 1st down, Gray, to midfield. And a strong start for the Renegade running back, Pete Brewski. Brewski, of course, this year led the league in rushing yards, 1,478, 5.2 yards per carry, 14 touchdowns this year on 282 carries. 1st down and 10 at the 50. 3-receiver set. That's Heat Scholl in the slot. Park Heat Scholl playing receiver today for Team Gray, as Brewski will take a swing out and he will be wrapped up by strong safety Ahmad Arrington. The Cleveland Viper safety playing for Teal. No gain on Mike Dazzo's first pass of the day. 2nd down and 10, 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter.
2nd and 10.
So Brewski has touched the ball on the first 4 plays here, as Dazzo will drop the pass. He'll flip it outside. That pass caught by the tight end. Tackle is made by Dazzo on the outside. His first 6-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 4 into Teal territory at the 44-yard line. Here's a look at Jesus Salvador, the rookie free safety from the New York Knights in his first All-Star game. A lot of first-time All-Stars making the trip to Baltimore this week. Dazzo checking. And he will toss it out to Brewski from the right-hand side. Brewski's got a 1st down and more. And past the 30 to the 29, a 15-yard pickup for Pete Brewski as the 2 Knights, DJ McCoo and Jesus Salvador on the tackle, and it is another 1st down for Team Gray. Pete Brewski really running well here in the first quarter. 4 carries, 32 yards. We'll get to see Rocco Marconi with an actual running back in the backfield for the first time when Teal takes the field on offense. What a block up the middle of the field to Spring Brewski for another 6-yard carry. And right now, Gray is really doing a good job of running the football. 2nd down and 4. 5 carries, 38 yards on the opening drive for Pete Brewski. Dazzo against a defense that only has 1 lineman in a 3-point stance. Brewski's going to get another carry, and Pete Brewski got a 1st down. Arrington lays a big hit, but Gray gets into the red zone. Another move of the chains as Brewski looked like he was dead to rights, and Gray is content on this opening drive of feeding the beast. There's a look at James Cooley, who is still a gold star on the Teal squad, but Mike Dazzo has not looked his way just yet. What a start for Brewski. He's going to get another carry, and Brewski up the middle is going to pick up just a yard. Tackle made by Cameron Brantley, the Viper inside linebacker who had a tremendous year, and it brings up 2nd down and 9. Cameron Brantley led the league in tackles with 81, 22 assisted, 1 sack, 10 passes defended, and 14 tackles for loss. 2nd down and 9 from the 17, 8:16 to go in the first quarter. 2 receiver set with Brewski in the backfield. The handoff goes to Brewski, and Brewski again gets plugged up by, I believe, Cameron Brantley. Check that. That is the non-star linebacker Sapp helping Brantley in support. 3rd down and 9 now as Mike Dazzo is going to have to throw this ball. Team Gray has had the ball for over 5 minutes on their opening possession. And Dazzo drops to throw, and Dazzo will fire down the middle, and the pass is knocked away and incomplete. Looking for Park Heat Scholl, and Ahmad Arrington covers it well, and Gray has the ball for over 5 minutes, and it's going to end in a field goal attempt. 4th down and 9 with 7:36 to go. Brewski took himself out of the game. On those last couple of runs, that would explain it. So a 4th down and 9. This is a 34-yard field goal. And the kick for Team Gray is up and good. So Gray gets on the board first with a very impressive drive, which was basically all Pete Brewski. Damon Groh in the chat. Welcome in. Happy to have you along. Having some fun here this afternoon. Beautiful day from Baltimore, Maryland. Watching the SFL's best go toe-to-toe as Teal returns the kickoff to the 31. A nice return there as well by Lloyd. So out comes Rocco Marconi, the league MVP. He'll have Zach Parker in the backfield today, but Parker downgraded to a silver for this game. Rocco Marconi has Nick T. Quick at the wide receiver position. He's a bronze today, along with his teammate Ianojo Abarazabo. And Teal starts the game tight, and Marconi will drop to throw. He'll flip it outside to Parker. He is unable to pick up a block, but he picks up 7 on Marconi's first completion, brings up 2nd down and 3. Nice little flip play from Marconi, had pressure in his face. Second and 3 from the 38-yard line, and again, a tight set here for Team Teal. Hand off on a toss to Parker, and Parker picks up a yard. That'll set up a 3rd down and 2. Tackle made by the big boy, Larry Henderson, who led the league in sacks this year with 7.5. He also had 33 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, and 7 assisted tackles. 3rd down and 2 from the 39. And Marconi goes shotgun with 3 receivers. And an offside penalty. Marconi's going to have a 1st down. A check down is caught by the tight end, but this is going to be a first regardless. Rocco Marconi, one of the best in the league at drawing defenders offside. Mustard on that reception. We'll see if it stands.
Neutral zone infraction, number 99, defense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
They are going to accept it, so that's going to be a 1st down via penalty. Larry Henderson jumped offside. First down and 10 from the 44 following the first penalty of the afternoon. Quick and Abarazabo to the top of the screen. Parker in the backfield with Marconi, and Marconi will drop the pass. And Marconi is looking down the middle of the field. That pass is tipped and incomplete. Very well defended there. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. Marconi not working with his usual weapons today, but still looking to put on a good show. Happy to have all of you along with us. Didn't expect our usual high numbers, but glad to see that a lot of you have made it on board despite the season coming to a close last week. 2nd down and 10 on the toss play to Parker on the left-hand side. Parker cannot get away from a very good tackle from DJ McCoo. And I stand corrected on saying McCoo made a tackle for Teal. Those 55s can get confusing out there, and it's 3rd down and 9. McCoo's first tackle of the day, and the second 3rd down of the day for Teal, who's on their 6th play of the drive. 3-0 Gray early on. Each team has had the ball once. Marconi drops to throw. Marconi looking all kinds of time. Down the middle of the field, that pass is caught. Is it enough for a 1st down? It is not. 4th and inches. Another non-star making the play. That's the tight end Hilton. 4th and inches at the 47-yard line. A nice job by the linebacking core of Gray to hold to a 4th down. McCoo flew in as well towards the end of that, and the offense is on the field on a 4th down and inches. At the 47, will Marconi go for it here? It looks like they will go for it on the counter to Parker, and Parker will not get the football, or not get the 1st down, I should say. A beautiful tackle by Gray. Plugging up the middle is Dan Butler, and it's a turnover on downs on Teal's opening possession. Last year, the All-Star game was won by Gray, 29-27. And so far, the defenses have come to play today, and this is going to be great field position for Gray. Don't see Marconi handing the football off very often. It's surprising he even remembers how to do it still. 2 receivers set with Bruschi in the backfield. It was all Pete Bruschi on Gray's opening possession. And Dazzo is calling out signals and changing the play. Dazzo will change to a run up the middle, and that's a near 1st down. Another 8-yard pickup for Pete Bruschi. Bruschi really looking sharp. He's really the only player that's done much of anything. Neither quarterback has been able to get the ball to their receivers down the field thus far. 2nd down and 2 from the Teal 46. The handoff on a counter to Bruschi, and Bruschi, Pete Bruschi! The spin cycle! Twice back up the middle for a 1st down for Gray, and Pete Bruschi is on fire. The rest has done him some good as OKC was unable to make the playoffs. Lost in the last week of the regular season, 45-38 on a Hail Mary that was intercepted. Bruschi's had a long time to think about this game. 1st down at 10 from the Teal 43. 2 receivers set, and Daz will drop the throw. He'll flip it out to Bruschi, and Bruschi is going to stiff arm and get run out of bounds. A gain of 1 to the 41-yard line. Cam Michael on the tackle brings up 2nd down and 9. There's a look at Salvador on the outside. Under 4 minutes to go, 3-0 Gray with the football. As Dazzo drops to throw against a blitz, and Dazzo's pass is caught over the middle. That is a 1st down to the 31-yard line, and that is the first catch of the day for Scott King, who gets some love from a teammate. Scott King, despite the Vipers' poor season, had another great one. Scott King, I mean, this guy is just ridiculous. He's had 850 yards receiving in each of his 4 seasons with owner Ronnie Nickens. This year, 982 yards and 8 touchdowns. The 8 touchdowns was one off a career high. 1st and 10 from the 31, and back to throw Dazzo on a deep drop back. He's going to fling it down deep the field. It is touchdown number 1 of the All-Star game. It's Minneapolis wide receiver James Cooley beating the defense. A pretty pass from Mike Dazzo. He's up to his old tricks. I'd want him on my team in the All-Star game. The extra point is good. And the score, Gray 10, Teal nothing. So Gray, great job finding their top wide receiver. That was Cooley's first catch of the day, and it goes the distance. Return up to the 29-yard line. Lloyd on that return. Teal's had the ball just once. Turned it over on downs just past midfield. First and 10 at the 29. The handoff is going to go to Parker on a toss, and Parker stops and continues to get to the 34 around the left-hand side. Jordan Gray on that tackle brings up second down and 5. Gray and Henderson both wearing their traditional number 99s today. They both led the league in sacks with 7.5. And on the same front for the first time in their careers. Second down and 5 yards to go. Abarazabo is to the bottom of the screen and Quick is in the slot. Neither had a catch on the first drive. Second and 5 as Marconi drops to throw, and Marconi's going to flip it out. That is Abarazabo with the catch. A 4-yard gain will set up a third down and short. Abarazabo this year a league record 26 touchdowns, and to put that in perspective, Abarazabo in his first 3 seasons in the league had 7 touchdowns total. Third down and 1 at the 38, and the toss play out to Parker. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. Larry Henderson comes around the corner and makes the play. A 3-yard loss, and Team Gray is really off to a hot start as Zach Parker has not been able to do a thing. Ellis will punt it away. So Larry Henderson with a couple of tackles here in the first quarter, playing well, as Kaleka will return the punt up to the 30-yard line, and that's where Gray will begin their third possession. Some nervous people in the chat room today, I can almost guarantee you, because the SFL diehards who have been with us from the beginning of the season have a chance to win. There's only about 7 or 8 people that still have a shot at winning $200 in football merchandise. That was the season-long Pick'em Challenge that was announced at the beginning of the year, and a lot is weighing on their predictions from this game. And a beautiful throw down the field from Dazzle, and Scott King's got a first down. Check that, James Cooley's got a first down to the Baltimore, or to the, the Teal 26-yard line. James Cooley, a couple of big plays and a nice route run as Jesus Salvador was out of position. The two number 24 cornerbacks, Cam Michael and Mike Sudalovich, used to be former teammates. Cam Michael still playing for the Renegades, but Sudalovich in San Francisco combined to make the tackle. But another great throw from Mike Dazzo, and it's all Team Gray here in the first quarter. James Cooley starting to light it up. First and 10 for the 26, and Brewski's in trouble, and he's going to be dropped on a loss. 52 yards on 9 carries, the first tackle for loss for any Teal defender today. Second and 11. At halftime, we'll announce the conference alignment for the Simulation Football League's Season 5, which will determine the opponents that each team will be playing next year, either once or twice. Second down and 11 as Dazzo will drop to throw. Dazzo going down the middle. Nice one-handed grab. That one caught by Cooley again. A 7-yard gain brings up third down and 4. And James Cooley's got 3 grabs in the first quarter to lead all receivers. Third down and 4. And it looks like Gray is going to get the play off. It's a nice toss out to Brewski, and that is going to be enough for a first down. A nice toss play on a third down and 4 as Gray dominates the first quarter here from Baltimore. End of 1. It's Teal nothing, Gray 10, and on the move. This is the SFL All-Star Game on the SFL Network on Twitch. We'll be right back after these messages.
If this can could talk, it would tell you about the men who built the first Liberty ship at Sparrows Point. About the kids who rode the number 8 streetcar every Saturday to the Waverly. About the day Harry Truman came to dedicate the new Friendship Airport. About the greatest game ever played. It would tell you about the grand department stores that lined Howard Street, and about the 7 African Americans who on that same street staged the nation's first lunch counter sit-in. About the tall ships that sailed into the inner harbor for the bicentennial. About Wild Bill cheering us to victory in '83, and an old train warehouse that became a diamond. If this can could talk, it would tell you about the generations who have gathered in backyards and screen porches and dining rooms to celebrate the original flavor of Baltimore. Old Bay, for 75 years, it's been the can that connects us.
Right, but a talking gecko, why?
I'll tell you why. Because people trust advertising icons. Some bloke tells you to go to geico.com and you're like, really? And just who might you be? But a gecko, he can be trusted. I ask if you want to save hundreds on car insurance, and you're like, yes, thank you. Mind babysitting my kids? And I'm like, of course I'll sit with the kids. You're like a brother to me.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, Tom Bodette using this streaming music format to fulfill my lifelong dream of being a 50s radio DJ. Here goes. Hey guys and gals, this is Tombo spinning the platters that matter at number 6 on your motel dial. Get a clean, comfy pad for the best deal you ever had. Just say, we'll leave the light on for you, the phrase that pays. Less. Man, that was fun. Book now at motel6.com or on your smartphone. I'm Tom Bodette, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Back here at Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, Maryland, the SFL All-Star Game is on your Twitch.tv station, and Gray is on the move, trying to make it possibly 13-0 or 17-0 with a touchdown, and the handoff goes to Brewski, and he cuts it back, and Brewski got whacked. No gain on the play, and that hit provided by former teammate Mike Sudalovich. That one was a big-time shot to the face of Brewski. There are the numbers for Mike Dazzo, 98 yards and a touchdown. Brewski in the first quarter, 10 carries for 57 yards. James Cooley, 3 receptions for 80 yards for Team Gray. Second down and 10 from the 16. And again, they're going to hand it off. And Brewski's going to break off a tackle. And Brewski's got 12 carries already in this ball game. And it's going to set up a third down and 9. Teal starting to do a little bit better of a job on Brewski. On the defensive side, Jesus Salvador had 5 tackles in that first quarter. Ahmad Arrington with 3. Third down and 9 of the 14. Play action from Dazzo, and Dazzo's going to go down the middle. And a beautiful throw from Mike Dazzo to James Cooley for a first and goal, Gray. Wow, I mean, you talk about threading a needle. That was impressive. He wedged that in between Michael and another linebacker. McCoo on the tackle, but what a pass from Dazzo now. 8 of 9, over 100 yards. This guy lives for all-star games. First and goal from the 5. 2 receivers set, and the handoff goes to Brewski, and Brewski is going to try to stretch it around the right-hand side. Touchdown, Gray! And Brewski's first touchdown of the day. Gray is pouring it on here in the first half. Team Teal, 2 possessions, 2 first downs, 25 yards of total offense. Gray has scored on every one of their possessions. What a first half for Pete Brewski. Still a long way to go in this one, and I'm sure Brewski is not going to get to 40 carries, but they are saving Mike Dazzo's arm for the second half, and Rocco Marconi, who obviously isn't in his former offense, but 5 passing yards in the first quarter is not going to cut it. 4 to Abarazzo. And Nick Quick without a catch in this All-Star game thus far, and Teal really needs to get the offense going. Mike Dazzo can't play in a semifinal game, but he sure can play in an All-Star game, as Gray kicks it away. From the 10-yard line, Teal on the return, and Teal is up to the 29. Lloyd, a busy man today. So Teal's got to get it going. A surprising fast start for Gray. Dazzo, Cooley, and Brewski with touchdowns in this first half. Handoff goes to Parker. Parker's going to be caught from behind, a 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down and 7. Henderson on another tackle. That's his third. Defensive tackles don't get a lot of love on the stat sheet, and Henderson's making a point. Tight set for Marconi. Marconi is going to flip it the opposite way, and Parker's not going to have a lot of room to run. Teal playing a lot more conservative than was to be expected, as Zach Parker has really struggled to get going in this first half. There's a look at Rodney Woods. He led the league in interceptions with 6 on the year, 33 tackles, 21 assisted, 6 passes defended, 3 tackles for loss for the Intimidator. As Marconi is in trouble, as he threw the pass, is a little bit behind the intended receiver, and that's a 4th down again. A 3 and out for Team Teal, and looks like Team Gray had a little bit more practice this week than Teal. They're going to have to punt it away again. T. Paternity, the owner of the Maulers, who is responsible for Marconi's ridiculous season, has got to be cringing at this point with the way his MVP is played, although he just wants him to get off the field as soon as possible, I'm sure, every time he steps out there. 1st and 10 for the 32. Kaleka on the return, and Gray has not been stopped yet today. The Teal defense, led by Joe Dazzo, has really had some trouble. So 10:05 to go in the first half. 3 receivers. Parkey Chole's been quiet, playing the slot receiver position today. The handoff again is going to go to Pete Brewski, and Teal is finally starting to key in on him. McCarthy on the tackle. No gains. Brewski sits at 63 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 10. A flip out to Brewski, and Brewski is not going to get away. Nice job by Michael and Dazzo on the pursuit. A 4-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 6. Three receivers for Dazzo as Teal is trying to get off the field. Brewski in the backfield. As Dazzo drops to throw, flips it, beautiful pass to Scott King for a 1st down, Gray. And right now, Dazzo is just making all the right throws. He just looks fantastic. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Mike Dazzo. Last year of his contract was this year as he drops to throw. Dazzo, all kinds of time, going to go deep down the field. The pass is picked off. Pass intercepted by Teal. That's Ahmad Arrington. The Cleveland Viper making the play, and Teal gets their first defensive stop of the day. The first turnover by either side. And Arrington, one-on-one with the tight end, makes the play that the All-Stars should. And that'll make owner Ronnie Nickens happy as Teal takes over from their own 23. Yeah, it's unclear whether Mike Dazzo, Baltimore's going to have to use a franchise tag on him or extend him because that deal, that 2-year, $4 million deal is up. The handoff goes to Zach Parker, and he's got a nice hole up the middle. 5-yard gain to the 28-yard line brings up 2nd and 5. Parker just 13 rushing yards. 8 minutes to go in the first half. 2nd down 5 from the 28. And Marconi drops to throw, and Marconi's going to flip it outside, and Parker's got some space, and Parker's going to pick up a Teal first down, a rare Teal first down, and Nick Quick is still without a catch here in the first half. Shocking to say the least. The conference announcement is coming up. We're going to be breaking down team off-seasons in the second half here on the All-Star Game. Talk a little off-season football as Zach Parker is going to lose 3 yards and the flip play not working. 2nd down and 13, and you figure eventually Marconi is going to let it fly as Gideon comes up with the stop. Seven minutes to go, first half. Quick is to the bottom of the screen. See if Teal can get him involved. Marconi back to pass. He's going to swing it outside. Caught by Abarazzo. Nice play. An 8-yard gain for Abarazzo. Brings up a 3rd down and 5, but a much more manageable 3rd down. A nice route from Abarazzo. And Marconi and Abarazzo have connected on that route a number of times. Well played by Woods, but not well enough. An exciting offseason to come here in the Simulation Football League. The preseason begins June 11th. Regular season kicks off June 18th. Marconi back to pass. Marconi steps up the pocket very nicely. Marconi's going to run for the first down. The MVP can do a little bit of everything. And he moves the chains for Teal. Nicely done. As the Gray secondary has played very well here in the first half. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Hand off to Parker. Parker lost 2 yards. McCoo on the tackle. McCoo's going to shoot this gap here. Tight end doesn't get the block down. And DJ McCoo for the Knights. He had a nice season. McCoo, second in the league in tackles with 75. 15 assisted, 3 passes defended, 13 tackles for loss and interception. Offside. Free play here for Teal, and again, great ball pursuit by Gray defense, but it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Second offside of the day for Gray.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 93, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
So 2nd down, 7. Rocco Marconi still has some tricks up his sleeve. Second down, 7 at the 47. Both receivers, Quick and Abarazzo, top of the screen. Quick still without a catch here in the first half. Marconi will swing it outside to Parker. Parker's got to make a man miss, and he can't do it. Only a gain of 2. Another good tackle on the outside by McCoo, and it's 3rd down and 5. Teal has done well to stop Gray and keep him off the field, thanks to that Arrington interception, but they need to get some points off of it. Marconi, quick 3-step drop on a 3rd down and 5. He's going to be sacked. Deshaun Gideon gets the sack, and down goes the MVP. And more terrific defense from Team Gray. They are really playing well here in the first half, and Teal is going to have to punt the football away, down 17-0. Shout out to Believe in Bridgewater. Glad you found out about us. Send me an email at simulationfl@gmail.com if you'd like for more information about the SFL. All fans should make sure to log on to simulationfl.com daily. We make upgrades all the time, put out more information, and specifically off-season information will be hot and heavy over the next 5 or 6 weeks. First and 10 of the 16, and Brewski is going to be mauled. A 5-yard loss. Joe Dazzo and Jesus Salvador comes up to make the stop. They were both blitzing on the outside, and Mike Dazzo should have audibled out of that one, no question about it. That pins Gray back to the 10-yard line. King top of the screen, Cooley bottom of the screen as Dazzo flips it outside. Pass is caught, run out of bounds. That's Cooley's 5th catch of the game, 93 yards and a touchdown. He's arguably the MVP of this game, if not Dazzo thus far, as Brewski has taken just a little bit of a backseat. Third down and long here for Gray, trying to avoid getting off the field for a second straight drive, and a beautiful throw to James Cooley for another Gray first down. 6th catch of the first half for James Cooley. It's almost more than he had in the SFL championship game. Mike Dazzo knows who his star is, and again, Jesus Salvador didn't play that one as well as he should have. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, 1st and 10 from the 30, all Gray here in the first half. First down, and the handoff goes to Brewski around the right-hand side. And again, here in the second quarter, as Sudelovic is the man to make the tackle, Brewski has just not been able to break free. Second down and 9 as the clock will tick down, and Gray would love to be the last team to have the ball before they hit the locker room. 2 receivers top of the screen, short side right, a 3-4 defensive formation as Gray throws it across the field, caught by the tight end. An 8-yard pickup. Mike Dazzo now 149 passing yards in the first half. Rocco Marconi just hasn't had a lot of opportunities to do much of anything here in the first half. And we'll likely see more passes out of him in the 3rd and 4th quarter. As we hit the 2-minute warning, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the SFL radio network. You are listening to the Winter 15 SFL All-Star Game on the SFL network on Twitch. Season 5 begins in June. Third down and 2. 38, and an offside penalty on Teal, but it's going to be wiped out as a Pete Bruschi toss around the right-hand side picks up a first down. Salvador on the tackle. Too little, too late. And both defensive lines just a little bit too eager to get to the quarterback today as Bruschi gets his best run of the quarter. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Two receivers set, one to either side, and tight press coverage here as Dazzle's going to try to flip it outside, and he nearly threw a pick. Trying to throw to Scott King in double coverage, but that was well defended from Teal. Mike Sudelovich there to knock the ball away. As we get another look at it, Scott King was double teamed on that play. Arrington and Sudelovich following King, and that's just a silly throw from Mike Dazzo. Could have just thrown that out of bounds instead.
Let's go.
Second and 10. Ball at the 48.
Down. Sit.
Second down and 10 at the 48. And off to Bruschi, right-hand side. Nice little flip to the outside. Bruschi past the 30 to the 22. First down, Gray, 99 yards in the first half. And Team Gray getting clever with the play calling. Very nice job. He got two blockers on the outside. Let Bruschi get to him at the point of the attack and just get it up the field. Teal needs a stop badly as Bruschi's going to take another handoff. Break off a tackle. Bruschi picks up 9. 108 yards for the veteran from OKC. And what Gray is doing right now, they're just running the clock all the way down to 0. Bruschi is the league's all-time leader in rushing, 5,132 yards. Coming into the game, 1,001 carries. 47 touchdowns, also number one among running backs, and the handoff is going to go to Bruschi up the middle again. That's a first and goal to the 9 as Gray calls a timeout. And so far, it's just been about execution, and Gray really has held nothing back. Teal just a little too conservative in the first half, and that's being polite. First and goal from the 9. Dazzo's going to drop to throw. Dazzo fires it short. Pass is caught by the tight end. No huddle, second and goal. That was a 6-yard pickup. Nice little flip play to run some more clock. Looking for a 24-point lead as Dazzo is going to float it to the back corner of the end zone. What a catch from James Cooley! Touchdown, Gray! Cooley and Bruschi are owning the Teal defense as nobody covered James Cooley. Absolutely nobody. A massacre from Team Gray here in the first half. Definitely unexpected. Extra point on a bad snap is good. And T. Paternity hits the nail right on the head. James Cooley has been so dominant in the SFL. I mean, absolutely outstanding. If you look at his career, he's had 4 straight seasons of at least 913 yards, and even in the San Francisco offense, which is not a pass-first offense for 3 seasons, he nearly had 3 1,000-yard seasons. He has 40 career touchdowns. which, looking at the all-time records for receiving touchdowns, that is number 1 in the league. Cooley has been a stud for a long time. King Fade 2, appreciate the comment, man. First down and 10 at the 28. Gray is all over Teal. The conference announcements for Season 5, which begins in June, comes your way at halftime. A flip pass to the middle of the field is caught. That's a 6-yard gain, but Marconi has got to look deep. And he's just not done so here in the first half, as Marconi is just letting this clock run out as Parker takes the handoff, lost some more yards. And this is going to be the final play of the first half. Absolutely stunning. And simply put, Gray has just had better players and a better system thus far today. We'll see if Teal can regroup in the second half. A really bad half of football. Thankfully, Cooley and Brewski have provided us plenty of highlights, as they're just going to run the clock out. And that is the end of the first half. Gray 24, Teal nothing in the SFL's second annual All-Star Game. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. That was all Teal in the first half. 50 yards of offense for Team Gray to 270 yards of offense for Team Teal to 270 yards of offense for Gray, and they doubled up Teal in time of possession. We pick it up on the opening drive of the game. Gray has to settle for a field goal and goes up 3-0, but that first drive was all about Pete Brewski. He had about 40 or 50 yards on just the first drive of the game. Mike Dazzo, with 158 yards and 2 passing touchdowns in that first half, did throw an interception. Then on the next drive, it was the James Cooley show. This was his first catch of the day, his first of 6, and he just simply beat the defense. Salvador couldn't catch him, Michael couldn't catch him, and Gray took a 10-0 lead. On their next possession, after a punt, Dazzo down the middle to James Cooley with the big play there. Sudelovich and Michael combined for the tackle, as Salvador had 9 tackles in the first half. After Gray took a 17-0 lead, this deep ball was picked off by Ahmad Arrington, and finally it looked like Teal might build some momentum, but Nick Quick without a catch in that first half. Baratzabo not much more on the stat sheet. Couldn't get it done, and Pete Brewski gets him into scoring position with this great run as Salvador again makes another tackle, and while Teal's defense has been bad overall, Salvador's having a great day, the rookie free safety from New York. We'll take a break before we make the conference announcements. All Gray here in the SFL All-Star Game, 24-0. This is the SFL Network on Twitch. We'll be right back.
Greatness is not given. Greatness is taken. Taken in the summer, when no one is looking.
40 years of hydration science in every bottle, so you can take what's yours.
Gatorade.
Listen. Do you hear that? Footsteps, 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 footsteps. They're moving faster. Getting louder. Coming closer. Footsteps say it all. Footsteps, the don't lie. So the question is, do you hear footsteps? Or are they hearing yours?
From Under Armour.
We don't just come up here for the view up in Alaska. We find the best, sweetest crab for Red Lobster we can find.
It's time for Crab Fest at Red Lobster. This year, try one of 5 entrees, like our new snow crab and garlic shrimp. A half pound of tender crab paired with savory shrimp, just $12.99. Or dig into our hearty crab and roasted garlic seafood bake, all with salad and unlimited Cheddar Bay biscuits. So much to choose from, so little time. So come into Red Lobster for Crab Fest today and see food differently.
Beautiful day in Baltimore, where most people probably know that Geico could save them money on car insurance, right? You see, the thing is, Geico, well, could help them save on boat insurance too.
Hi. Okay, I'm ready to come in now. Hello?
I'm trying my best.
Seriously, I'm serious. Request to come ashore.
Geico, saving people money on more than just car insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unveil the conference alignments for the Simulation Football League's 5th season. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2 conferences. In the Gray Conference, the DC Dragons, Louisville Wolfpack, Minneapolis Maulers, Oklahoma City Renegades, New York Knights, and San Francisco Bulldogs will compete. In the Teal Conference, the Baltimore Crabs, the Cleveland Vipers, the Honolulu Legends, the Orlando Intimidators, the Santa Fe Gorillas, and the Tallahassee Pride will compete. 6 teams will make the playoffs next season. The 2 conference champions will get a first-round bye. The number 3 through 6 seeds will be the next 4 best records in the SFL and can cross over conferences for the playoffs. The number 3 best record will face off against the number 6 best record regardless of conference, and the number 4 best record will face off against the number 5 best record regardless of conference. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gray and Teal conferences of the Simulation Football League Season 5 starts in June. The second half of the 2015 Winter SFL All-Star Game is coming your way after this. So start of the second half here from Wayland Corporate Field. Gray dominated the first half of play, holding Teal to just 50 yards of offense. They lead 24-0, and Teal will get the ball to start the second half. from the 7-yard line. Teal on the return, Lloyd to the 26-yard line. So the conferences are set, and on paper it would appear that the Gray Conference is a little bit more troublesome to get through than the Teal Conference, but you never know. A lot of off-season shuffling and a lot of new teams added into the mix will make things very interesting next year, as Zach Parker is going to start the second half with a no-yard gain. And Zach Parker and the Teal offense just continues to struggle out of the second half gates. 2nd and 10. So now everybody knows their opponents. They won't know who they play twice and who they play once. You'll play 3 teams twice, 2 teams once. And remember, the conferences rotate each season. As Marconi hands it off to Parker again. A 2-yard gain will set up a 3rd down and 8. And Rocco Marconi has got to look deep. Because right now, all Teal is doing is they're up close to the line of scrimmage and they're just making the plays there, because Teal has not proven to be any sort of deep threat here today. Marconi back to pass. Marconi going down the field. The pass is caught. Beautiful throw. And that is, I believe, Mustard down the field. 1st down as Marconi hits the non-star for the longest pass of the day. Right over the top of the linebacker, and a nice throw from Rocco Marconi keeps the drive alive. Quick is still catchless. First and 10 at the Gray 43. Marconi's going to drop to throw again, and Marconi's going to look deep, and the pass in double coverage is incomplete. And Marconi and Quick just not on the same page. I believe that was Mustard again, the intended receiver. Brings up 2nd down. Nick T. Quick must have showed up late or something. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line. Teal has run this tight set a lot today, and Zach Parker's going to break it free for the first time today. Break a tackle and get down to the 9-yard line. Now up to just 2.5 yards a carry, but Zach Parker finally able to get past the front 7 of Team Gray. A nice cutback. And Zach Parker nearly scored. And finally, some offense from Team Teal. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Can somebody type out the conferences in the chat room, please? 1st and goal from the 9. Back to pass, Marconi to the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown to Ianojo Albarazabo. A league record 26 touchdowns this season, and the Minneapolis Connection gets Team Teal on the board, 24-6. And that one was really close. No challenge. Teal's going to get on the board, and a good job by Albarazabo to tap the feet and end the drought for Team Teal. So Teal scores a touchdown on a 2-minute and 24-second drive to start the 3rd quarter and cut their deficit to 24-7. Coleman Kaleka on the return up to the 28. Damon Groh, I'd like to get your thoughts on this SFL season. It was your first season, and we've got plenty more to come, but you mind sharing your thoughts on how the season went and just kind of what you've seen over the past couple of months? I'd love to hear kind of a full summary of opinions of you as a game developer. It means a lot to hear what you have to think of our operation as Pete Bruschi gains 6. Anything that we can improve upon as well, you know, shoot us some ideas or shout out some ideas. 117 yards on 21 carries. I'm sure the community would love to hear those thoughts. Gain of 6 for Bruschi, 2nd and 4. Second and 4 at the 34, 3 receivers, and the handoff on a little trap to Bruschi. Nice tackle, may have saved the touchdown. That was Salvador again, and owner Eric Barkley can be proud. Salvador's performance has just been really tremendous today. Double-digit tackles. He's done a great job. Thanks, G-Rob80. Appreciate that. First down and 10 at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers, and the handoff goes to Bruschi. Bruschi's in trouble. He's going to lose 4. Cameron Brantley. Check that. Yeah, Joe Dazzo and Cameron Brantley combine for the stop. A 4-yard loss. And this game in the third quarter has turned on its head a little bit. Second down and 14 at the 37. Second down, 14. 3 receivers. Chola's not caught a pass either in this game from the slot, so that experiment so far has been just a decoy for Team Gray. Third down and 10 after the 4-yard gain for Bruschi. Appreciate hearing that, Lex Marston. Have you seen the full video? We had some trouble getting the SFL 101 cut onto YouTube. We'll try again later today. Out of the shotgun, Dazzo's in trouble, gets the ball away just in time and nearly taken back the opposite way. Parkey Chol makes his first catch of the game, but it's 2 yards shy of the first down, and Team Gray gets a start, Team Teal gets a stop to start the second half. Playing much better. KGB 2351. That would be interesting. You know, what we would do is we would probably pre-record them and then play the audio during broadcast. That would be interesting. From the 14-yard line, or from the 10-yard line, excuse me, Teal returns over the 14. So rough field position, but they do get the first stop of the third quarter. Greer on the return, and out comes Marconi looking for touchdown number 2 on the day. First and 10 for the 14 as Marconi drops to throw. That pass is caught. And that's a 6-yard gain to the 19-yard line. Second half, 4 yards to go. For those that might be rewatching this game, I want to read Damon's thoughts. First, for SFL, I love the concept for live streaming with color commentary. It's done from a place of pure love and passion for football. That's hard to find. It also shows how much you care for simulation at a level that hasn't been achieved for a long time. It's a testament to what 2K has achieved with this game as well. Appreciate your thoughts, Damon, as Parker picks up a couple. That's going to bring up a third down and 2. Also, thanks to Damon for getting everything squared away with the T-shirt and mouse pad giveaway. That was a lot of fun. Were you able to get in contact with the 2 winners, Damon? I still have to get the $100 out, but that's certainly not going to be a problem. Marconi back to pass on a third down and 2. Double covered, caught, and look who it is! The first catch of the day for Nick T. Quick. A first down for Teal, and that was Marconi's best throw of the day easily. What a laser Oh, that was pretty. What a catch from Quick. Parker, 16 carries, just 39 yards, but Teal is really starting to heat it up. And we got a flag on the play.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 99, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So that's the 4th offside of the day. That's Jordan Gray, his first. That's the only penalties we've seen today. 1st and 5. Toss play out to Parker. Parker again has space. First down to midfield. Zach Parker coming alive. And that's his 2nd long run around the left-hand side. As we get another look at it. Woods. That's a great block on Rodney Woods, man. DJ McCoo couldn't catch him. Koma Kaleka finally does. First and 10 from midfield. Parker again takes the toss. He's going to pick up 1. 2nd down, 9. Hand off to Parker, and he lost a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. DJ McCoo says, "Where are you going?" Down to 5 minutes to go in the third, 24-7, but Teal has played a much better third quarter. Third down, 10 for Marconi. Back to throw. Marconi. Bullet! What a catch! What a catch by the non-star tight end! That's Mustard again. The pass was thrown a little bit behind him, and man, he had some stick-em on those gloves. That was a hard pass. Marconi saw it immediately, even before Mustard had turned around to look for the ball. Marconi knew exactly where he was going with that. What a throw from Rocco, another 3rd down conversion, and Teal is on the move again in scoring position. Hand off to, big hit on Parker. Rodney Woods hitting his current teammate, and Parker saying, "Come on, man. You got to go out and win a title next season. What are you doing hitting me so hard?" 2nd and 11. Woods having some fun. Damon Groh, by any chance, does Joe Montana know about the SFL? 2nd and 11, and from the 31, a counter to Parker, has space. Parker is going to be caught from behind. An 8-yard gain is going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from the 24. This has been an impressive third quarter by Team Teal. Oh, that's awesome. Has he seen a game before? Oh man, that'd be awesome. 3rd down and 3 at the 24. Draw play Parker. Parker is not going to get the first down. And in fact, Parker's backup had to come in to give him a break. Rodney Woods on the tackle. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 in the field goal unit, but Teal has a chance to cut it to a 2-score game. Another solid drive here in the third. KGB 2351, that's what the SFL update on YouTube is all about. Subscribe to us, man. We're going to have all the off-season stories on our weekly YouTube show, and of course updates every day on Twitter. As the field goal is good for Teal. So Teal down 24-0 at the half has scored 10 straight points, and it's now down to 24-10, and we got a ball game again. Believe in Bridgewater asks, how does the draft work? It's a little complicated in our league. Basically, the rookie draft is not the exciting part of the off season. It's only one round, and only the current teams will be participating. Current meaning teams that were not just announced as expansion teams last week. Free agency, and when teams make contract decisions, that's when things really get interesting around here. And the SFL 101 on free agency hopefully sheds some light on the level of detail. You can catch the full version of SFL 101 on our Twitch archives, and you can also check out a couple of clips on our YouTube page. We're trying to get the full version up there, split in parts, as soon as we can. As Brewski takes a carry, 3-yard gain, 125 yards for Brewski today. OKC Renegades wants to know the conferences. The Gray Conference, the DC Dragons, the Louisville Wolfpack, the Minneapolis Maulers, the Oklahoma City Renegades, the New York Knights, and the San Francisco Bulldogs. As Brewski picks up 6 more. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 as the third quarter is ticking down to a close. The Teal Conference is the Baltimore Crabs, the Cleveland Vipers, the Honolulu Legends, the Orlando Intimidators, the Santa Fe Gorillas, and the Tallahassee Pride. And off to Brewski, he didn't get it. Big stop by Teal, and Gray is going to have to punt. Teal has dominated the third quarter. They had just 50 yards of offense in the first half, and they've given themselves a shot in this game.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
So Gray kicks it away, and Teal is fighting back from the 24-yard line. On the return up to the 28, OKC Renegades, did you get the conferences? Hand off to Parker, and Parker can't get outside. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. 54 yards for Zach Parker. Not one of his best days. There you go. Thank you, DHMYC. And he's got it exactly correct. 2nd down, 10 from the 27. Marconi back to pass, going to swing it outside. That's quick. A 3-yard gain, and that's not really a good spot. He at least got 4, it looked like. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 before the end of the quarter, and can Marconi pull out some more magic on 3rd down? Quick throw is off the hands. And that is the end of the third quarter. So it's going to end with a drop from a non-star tight end. End of 3. Teal has made this a football game. This is the SFL All-Star Game. Gray leads 24-10 after 3. This is the SFL Network on Twitch. We'll be back to Wayland Corporate Field after these messages, and we'll give you another look at the conferences for next year.
Welcome to Mini of Baltimore.
I'm looking for something that fits my style.
There are many customization options to make it your own, including John Cooperworks Performance Kit and even dog accessories. Fits you perfectly.
Your Mini comes with a 3-year, 36,000-mile maintenance plan that covers all your oil changes and brakes.
Thanks for shopping at Mini of Baltimore. Come see us in Cooper anytime.
Get motoring with 0 to motor lease deals going on now.
Hi, Tom Bodette. Everyone's saying frugal is the new cool. Well, I have two quibbles with that. First, cool is subjective. Some think head-to-toe leather is cool. It's not. It's one man's opinion. And second, frugal isn't the new cool because it's the old cool. Motel 6 has been saving people money with the lowest price of any national chain since before it was cool. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you. Book online at motel6.com.
The fifth quarter. 60 minutes after the game, when you finish the competition for good. Take in protein, start rebuilding muscle, and stay in the game. He's in the fifth quarter. Are you? Protein to rebuild muscle. Gatorade Recover, part of the G Series.
So start of the fourth quarter, it's going to begin with a Teal punt. They're down 24-10 in the SFL All-Star game. 13 minutes left to play here, and here's some third quarter stats. Thank you, Azure Effect, for the compliment on the All-Star game. Gray on the return from the 30. They have not scored in the second half, and they will start from the 34-yard line. Teal had 50 yards of offense in the first half. They had 136 yards of offense in that third quarter. Mike Dazzo is 16 for 19, 166 yards back out onto the field. Back to throw, flips it outside. Pass caught by King, and King has a 9-yard gain. His third catch, James Cooley, leads all receivers, 112 yards on 7 grabs and 2 touchdowns. Second down 1, Pete Bruschi, 27 carries, 131 yards in this game. Jesus Salvador leads all defenders with 10 tackles. Rodney Woods and Cameron Brantley have 6, and Ahmad Arrington has the game's only turnover, intercepting Dazzo in the first half. And off to Bruschi, his 28th carry is a first down. Gray, and Teal's going to have to find some sort of way to come up with a stop. They can't let this game get out of hand here early in the fourth quarter. Toss play, and Bruschi's going to go down. A 4-yard loss. Joe Dazzo, who's been quiet today, has made a couple of big plays behind the line of scrimmage in the fourth quarter, and Bruschi just has not had the opportunities down the field in the second half as they have in the first. Always forgetting about that quarter. Thanks. 2nd and 14. Handoff to Brewski. Brewski, no gain again. And in the second half, it's been Gray who's been conservative and is causing them trouble. 3rd down and 14. Teal could get another stop here. Just in case you don't know the off-season calendar in the SFL, I'm about to share it with you as Mike Dazzo's going to be sacked. A loss of 8 on the play. Kajana Kane with his first sack of the day. It's a 4th down and 22. And what a stop for Teal. They have not given up a single point here in the second half. And they come after the punt, nearly block it. From the 33-yard line on the return to the 35 is Bear. 1st and 10 for Teal. This game has turned on its head as Rocco Marconi tries to get Teal within a touchdown. April 27th through May 1st, that's tomorrow, we begin voting on rule change proposals. May 5th, identities are due, that's logos and colors finalized, to the league office so that Daktronics can begin the development of the new SFL stat database website. May 6th through the 8th, owners will make contract decisions on expiring contracts, and we'll get to talk about that here in a little bit if Teal can't make a furious comeback. May 9th is the rookie draft. May 15th is the schedule release. 5-15-15 in honor of Season 5 here in summer of 2015 as Parker takes the handoff, but Marconi got the defense to jump. It's going to be 2nd and 4. May 16th through the 22nd is free agency. All contracts will be finalized by May 30th. All playbooks will be submitted to the league office by June 6th. Preseason begins Thursday, June 11th, and the regular season begins Thursday, June 18th. That is what's upcoming for the Simulation Football League. Keep it to simulationfl.com for more details. Hand off to Parker, left-hand side. Parker trying to stretch it out. He's going to get hit in the back by Kaleka, a 2-yard gain. Going to set up a very important 3rd down and 2 here for Team Teal. Third down and 2 at the 43, and Marconi's in an empty backfield, shotgun set. Back to throw, he's looking quick, start action! Beautiful route from Nick T. Quick. This guy has not made the headlines today, but he has come up with a couple of big catches here in the second half for Teal. Another move of the chains, and Teal is just not going away after they trailed at the half 24-0. And keep in mind, the largest comeback in SFL history is 20 points. Wouldn't that be something if a team completed the largest comeback in league history in an all-star game? As Marconi drops to throw, Marconi swings it outside. The pass is caught, a 6-yard completion. Marconi now $146 through the air. Dazzo 175, still ahead of the MVP today. Down to 8 minutes left. Off to Parker. Parker dropped in the backfield. And that is big boy Larry Henderson coming up to make an important stop. 3rd down and 7. Teal is outside of field goal range. I feel like this could be 4-down territory. Back to pass Marconi. Can he convert another big third down? Over the middle, the pass is caught with a penalty. And the pass caught again by a non-star tight end. Marconi spreading the love.
Pass interference. Number 57.
PI called on a non-star linebacker, declined. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Here comes Marconi and the Teal offense. They have been incredible here in the second half. No quit. Two receivers, Quick and Abarazabo. Abarazzabo's been quiet since his touchdown catch. 1st and 10 to the 24. Marconi back to throw. Marconi steps up the pocket and that pass is incomplete. Well defended. DJ McCoo gets the swatter out. 2nd down. Man, it's been a great season of being here along with you guys. It's going to be hard not being on the air for 6 weeks. But we'll try to keep everyone entertained. Make sure if you're not already doing so, follow the league on Twitter at twitter.com/simulationfl, @simulationfl. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get SFL update videos each week on how the offseason is progressing. Nice run there by Zach Parker. Nearly got a 1st down, 3rd and inches at the 14-yard line. Down to 6:40 to play. Parker in the backfield. A tight set on a 3rd down and short, and another offside on Team Gray. Marconi killing the defensive line with cadence, and it's 1st and 10. Gray is really shooting themselves in the foot. This is turning into just a tremendous comeback. 1st and goal on the 9-yard line for Teal. They were down 24-0 at halftime. Six minutes to go. Hand off to Parker, up the middle, and a nice hit. No gain. 2nd and goal. And if you're Teal, man, run some clock. You're going to get the ball back likely one more time. No need to hurry. Toss play to the outside. That's Parker's backup, and he picks up 4. And Teal just content with running the ball on 1st and 2nd down and putting it in the MVP's hands on 3rd down. He's been tremendous in the second half with that. 3rd and goal from the 5. 5 minutes to go. Marconi has split receivers, quick to the bottom of the screen. Marconi back to pass, going to the back of the end zone. The pass is off the hands and incomplete. He had a man wide open. Henderson applied some pressure, but the route ran out of the back of the end zone, and now it's 4th and goal. And I think you have to go for this here, as Marconi in the offense is still out there. 4th and goal from the 5. Marconi will throw. Swing it outside, and a great tackle is made. Chandler was in the game, not Zach Parker. And that might have made the difference on that play. A nice play call. One-on-one to the outside, but Parker was not on the field. And that's just an all-star game being an all-star game. Don't want to get players hurt. I'm sure you want to win, but Marconi and Chandler just can't make it happen, and it's a shame to see the Teal drive end like that, as Gray can put this game away with a nice drive as Brewski takes the handoff and spins for a first down to the 14. This has been a fun afternoon. I don't quite know who you give the MVP to. Fans in the chat, who do you give it to? Do you give it to Brewski? Do you give it to Cooley, who's got the 2 touchdowns? Mike had a pick, under 200 yards passing today, so I don't know if he's necessarily a candidate. And off the Brewski, he's going to lose a couple of yards. Teal still has faint hope, but they need to get a stop immediately. Get down, score, and get an onside kick. Looking at the off-season, some of the biggest storylines. Orlando's got 6 players whose contracts have expired. Baltimore is second to that with 5. Second and 12 from the 12. And the handoff to Brewski around the right-hand side. He's going to lose 2 more yards, so now it's 3rd down and 14. Deep in their own territory, Sudelovich on the tackle, and Gray is not out of the woods just yet. Dazzo could throw here and really put this game away. The Vipers have pretty much everyone coming back. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to stick with that or roll with something else. Mike Dazzo's contract has expired. Nick Quick's contract has expired. We're talking just about, contracts of some top-name guys. Maude Arrington's contract is up, 3rd down and 14, and they're going to flip it to Brewski, and he's going to lose 6 yards. So how about Teal's defense coming up in the clutch? Brewski down to under 4 yards a carry. 4th down and 20. Teal's going to get the ball back, and you just never know.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
Punting from the back of his end zone with 2:10 to go. Teal is going to get great field position, and they're going to have to work in a hurry. From the 38, a return up to the 33 of Gray with 2:01 on the clock. And out comes Rocco Marconi, who had a really rough first half, has picked it up here in the second, but the execution has not been there for Team Teal. So here we go. Tight set again here for Teal. No time to waste. Marconi back to pass. Marconi going to swing it outside. That is Parker in the game. A 5-yard gain. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. And now it's going to have to be the Marconi show from here on out if Teal stands a chance. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to the SFL Winter 15 All-Star Game from Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, Maryland, home to the Baltimore Crabs. SFL Season 5 starts June. Marconi back to throw, 2nd and 5 across the middle. The pass is incomplete. Looking for Quick. Carroll on the coverage, 3rd down, 5. Down and 5 at the 28. Marconi back to pass. Needs to throw it down the field. Incomplete. Well defended. That was Koma Kaleka against his quarterback teammate, and it's another 4th down for Teal. And at the end of the day, this this Gray defense has won the game for this squad. Offense went cold in the second half, and they have really stepped up and played well, shutting down Quick and Abarazabo. So here we go, 4th down and 5, and Marconi may have just saved the game for Team Teal. As Jordan Gray went for the sack, is it going to be enough for a 1st down? And we have seen Marconi draw opponents offside more in this game than we probably have all season. And it is not going to be a 1st down. It's still 4th and inches. I think Gray ended up getting the sack, but he went across the line.
Let's go.
4th and inches at the 23. And Marconi needs to throw it. He's sacked. Just not there today. The execution just not there in a defensive all-star game. Gray is going to come away with victory more than likely. As we take a look at more off-season headlines, some player opt-outs coming up this year. DJ Greenwood has an opt-out for the Crabs. Johnny English an opt-out for the Vipers. He'll likely opt in to that max contract. Koyama Shigeki, a player opt-out at $2 million for Honolulu. Player opt-outs also on Chris Taylor for OKC as Brewski takes the handoff and a timeout for Teal. And Brock Studwell has an opt-out in New York. 2nd and 8. Wise for Gray to continue to run. Second and 8 from the 28. Looking at some team opt-outs, some decisions teams have. Joe Dazzo has an option on his contract this offseason. Brewski is going to ice the game for Team Gray, and you can cement his MVP as he gets to the 11-yard line for a 1st down. Gray. Heck of a run by Pete Brewski on a 3rd down to seal it. As Jesus Salvador, the game's leading tackler, could not come away with the stop. And Team Gray goes 2-0 in All-Star games. He's had some bad runs today, but overall, when you look at the box score, this guy, they put the team on his gold star back. The league's all-time leader in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, and this season's leader in rushing yards does it again, this time for Team Gray. Victory formation as Teal burns their last time out. NY Kia 31, I can guarantee you that I never wear a Superman t-shirt and cape. You can expect better out of the SFL. Two more kneel downs for Gray. They're likely going to tack on a field goal here, as they're not going to be able to run the clock out exactly. Won the game last year 29-27. This year, Teal made them sweat in the second half, down 24-0. Scored on their first 2 possessions of the second half, but twice on 4th downs. Couldn't make it happen. We're going to do our best to keep you updated on everything SFL in the offseason. Again, if you already aren't doing so, follow the league on Twitter at Simulation FL. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's Simulation FL, or / Simulation FL, I should say. And make sure to tune in to SimulationFL.com every day. And other thanks to CasualAdultGamers.com, the CAG League, which is now CAGNFL.com. On their partnership with the SFL, they now have 4 franchises in the league. And those owners are tremendously dedicated, so we thank them once again for sticking with the league. A 32-yard field goal here to tack on some more points is good from 32 yards away. Give the kicker some love. 27-10 is likely how this game is going to end up. James Cooley and Pete Bruschi own this game. It's been a great season. We're 4 seconds away from the end. Dan and Peter are going to take things home with the second half highlights. And I can't express enough how pumped up I am for Season 5 in the SFL. Daktronics, 12 teams, new conferences, new rivalries, an entirely new schedule process. It is going to be terrific as the clock runs out in our second ever All-Star game. Grade 27, Teal 10. Dan and Peter take it away.
And some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 35 is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground, and he makes the most of this one. A 33-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Stars trying to make something happen and are now down by 17. After driving 64 yards on 10 plays, Brown comes on for the field goal try. Good spot, and this one is right through. No sweat. The Stars connect on the field goal. Later on in the fourth quarter, the Stars behind by 14. Number 5 went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. The Stars have it after a turnover on downs. Number 34 takes the handoff here, and look at the blocking at the point of attack. A big opening up the middle. That set up a 33-yard field goal. And that will do it. The Stars come away with a win, 27-10. Let's take a moment to recognize the 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 34 left no doubt as to why he's one of the greats. Well, they put the game on his legs, Dan, and he managed to find his way through holes big and small all game en route to a big rushing performance. And that performance led his team to victory.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
So the SFL's Season 4 has concluded with a 27-10 victory for the Gray All-Stars, holding Teal to 242 yards of total offense, 12 first downs, and 163 passing yards from the MVP, who, let's be honest, didn't have his full strength of weapons, or Thomas Paternitti's tremendous offensive scheme today. So we certainly didn't expect 500 yards out of Marconi, but still played very well. A clean game, threw a touchdown, no interceptions today as well. And you look at the difference for Gray. Teal had 3 fourth down attempts that they had to get through. They were in the red zone twice, only came away with 1 touchdown. Just execution in key spots for Teal really hurt them today. Pretty even 62-58 in terms of plays. Pretty even field position. Only 1 turnover in this game. Gray actually was called for 6 penalties in this game. Teal did not have any. Gray had a 24-0 halftime lead. Nearly let that slip away. Marconi 17 of 25. Dazzo 17 of 20. Averaged 8.8 yards per attempt. which is not bad at all. 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Marconi was sacked twice, including on that 4th down play. Pete Bruschi, the MVP, 36 attempts, 195 yards, and 1 touchdown, becomes the first ever All-Star Finals MVP. Zach Parker struggled for most of the day, 27 carries, 67 yards. James Cooley, 7 targets, 7 receptions, tremendous, 112 yards and 2 scores. Parker 4 for 20, Bruschi 3 for 5. King for 31 on 3 catches. Abarazzo 21 yards on 3 catches. Quick 34 yards on 3 catches, and Perry, the non-star tight end, 3 receptions for 17 yards. Defensively, Jesus Salvador finishes with 11 tackles. Cameron Brantley finishes with 7. DJ McCoo 6. Rodney Woods 6. And Joe Dazzo finished with 6 and 2 assisted as well. It's been a tremendous season, and we leave you with the future. The Gray and Teal conferences coming soon to the SFL as Season 5 is just right around the corner. From all of us at Wayland Corporate Field, I am your humble SFL and play-by-play commentator, SFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator, I should say, Cameron Irvine. It's been a blast. Another season in the books, and we couldn't be more happy to be bringing you more SFL football in a month and a half time as we get ready for a fever pitch off-season in making the SFL something that you will never forget. From Baltimore, Maryland, and from our SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, it's been fun. See you on the flip side. This is the SFL Network on Twitch.tv. Good night, everybody.